It's the first game of Group D, and England get their revenge against Croatia. Going into the tournament, these were the two teams that were pretty much the favorites to get out of the group, and England definitely performed today, although it was very cagey. I mean, if I'm being honest, this game had 0-0 written all over it. But after a brilliant pass from Calvin Lewis, who had a great game by the way, he made a beautiful pass to Sterling. Sterling put it in the back of the net. And at that point, it really felt like Croatia wasn't really going to come back. I mean, if I was to give Croatia any sort of criticism, I'd have to point out their offensive presence. Because I'm going to be honest, at times it really felt like this team had a great midfield, had all the parts to set up the play, but had nobody to bury it. I mean, if I had to come up with a weird analogy, I'd have to say that this Croatian team just looked toothless. And if I were a Croatian fan, I'd be a little worried about that. But at the same time, I do have a feeling that they will try to correct that later on, but they're gonna have to get it done quickly, because in the knockout stages, this can be a problem for them. As far as the game went, I mean, both teams were pretty even. They had even amount of shots, they had an even amount of possession. In fact, this was probably the first even match of the tournament, if I'm being honest. When you consider the Italy-Turkey game, it was clearly one-sided. When you look at the Wales and Switzerland game, I mean, they did tie, but for the most part, Switzerland did dominate the possession there. When you look at the England-Russia, there's a clear difference there. Denmark and Finland, same thing. However, Finland did win the game, but Denmark pretty much controlled the game. So all in all, it was a good game. There was a little bit of controversy on the player selection for England, but at the end of the day, they got the results. You know what? I wouldn't have picked some of the players that were on, but you know what? They played well and they know what they're doing. I will say I was a little surprised with England's performance, only due to the fact that they played pretty conservatively. I don't know if it was just Croatia really shutting them out. I'm not sure if this is just how we're going to see them play throughout the tournament, or whether or not it was just a strategy for this game in particular. All in all, a result is a result. And to be honest, this might have been the hardest game they had to face in this tournament. They're going to have to go up against Czech Republic and Scotland, who I'm not saying are going to be easy. But if we're keeping it real, Croatia were the only ones who were at the World Cup last time. And on top of that, Croatia was the team that beat England to get into the finals. So at the end of the day, a win is a win. Great result for England. Great start to the tournament. Hopefully they can build on this momentum. But we'll see what happens. Ultimately, I hope they don't bring up too much momentum, because I do want Czech to get through this group. Is there a bias on my side? I'm not going to tell you. But all I will say is, look out for the Czech Republic. Now, I'm not sure why Group D was scheduled before any of the Group C games, but they will conclude today. We do start off with Austria against Macedonia, and then later on we have the Netherlands against Ukraine. So let's see what happens. I don't really think there's that much else to talk about in this game. I did miss the opening 35 minutes. I didn't realize my alarm had a day off today. But you know what? I ain't holding no grudges, because we don't hold grudges on this channel. We just hold others accountable. And ironically enough, I am deflecting the hell out of the fact that I did not just set my alarm. So let me know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think? If you're an England fan, do you think it's coming home? Or after today's performance, do you feel like you're going home? Let me know what you guys think. But with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh yeah, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, because you already know what time it is. It's the Euro 2020 grind. Let's get it, man. I'm out. Peace out, guys.